Hi, I'll be covering the first generation of the Apple AirPods. This product was released back in 2016, and the second generation will probably be out in spring of 2019. They come in these fashionable and cute little charging pods or carrying cases, and it sort of looks like a candy box. In fact, you can buy these fake stickers to put on your case if you're paranoid about getting them stolen. The AirPods look similar to the wired AirPods from Apple, but with the wires cut off. They're surprisingly comfortable and fit into the ear quite nicely. There are two microphones on each AirPod, one at the ear level and another at the bottom of the stem. Supposedly, these would hold a charge for about 5 hours, but I've read that over time the charge time shortens. Charging the AirPod simply means putting it in the case because the case itself has a battery to charge the AirPod. If you need to charge the actual case, just plug in the lightning cable. Depending if your AirPods are in the case, you'll see the status of your AirPods, or if the AirPods are not in the case, then the status of the case itself. Usually green means charged, and amber means that it's less than one full charge is left. To pair the AirPods to an Apple device like the iPhone, just go to the home screen, open up your case with the AirPods still inside, and hold next to your phone. A setup screen comes on and asks to connect. Click it, and then you're done. Once you take the AirPods out of the case, they're on and ready to use. So if you want to turn them off, put it back in the case. Put them in the ears and they're actually ready to play audio. When wearing AirPods to make phone calls, a double tap to either would answer or hang up on that phone call. Outside of calling, double taps can activate Siri or help you interact with your audio content like play, pause, skip, or etc. The nice thing with Siri is that when you're listening to your audio and have a call come in, Siri can actually announce it, but you're going to have to set that up first. Now there's so many tips out there on using the AirPods. I'm just going to cover a few that I like. One of them is changing the double tap commands. You can change the double tap commands of the AirPods by going into the Settings app, Bluetooth, and then tap the blue eye icon next to the AirPods under My Devices. There's a section called Double Tap on AirPod, and from that section you can change the double tap functions of either the left or right AirPod. You can switch the double tap function to activate Siri, play, pause the audio, switch to the next track, switch to the previous track, or just deactivate the double tap feature. Now a second feature I like is to set up Siri to announce calls, as I mentioned earlier. If you have an incoming call while your AirPods are in your ears and want to know who it is without having to look at your iPhone, Siri can announce that. So you open up the Settings app, scroll down to Phone, select Announce Calls. Now you can toggle on headphones in car to have calls announced when either the headphones are connected or if you're in the car. Headphones only will announce calls only when your headphones are in and when you're not in the car. It always means that your iPhone will audibly tell you who's calling even when the headphones aren't in. Just remember that Siri requires an internet connection to function, so the device connected to the AirPods will need to be connected to either Wi-Fi or cellular for Siri on the AirPods to work. The third feature I like to cover is the Live Listen feature. Now this was intended as an accessibility feature to help people who have hearing impairments. So you can actually turn on the mic for your iPhone to stream live audio directly to your iPods. It's supposed to help people hear conversations more clearly in noisy areas or across a room, but some may have less noble uses for them. Anyways, to enable this feature, open the Settings app and then tap Control Center. Tap Customize Controls and then Hearing. This will add the Live Listen feature to your Control Center panel so you can quickly access it whenever you need to. So after this is enabled and with your AirPods connected to your iPhone, swipe down from the upper right corner of the screen if this is the iPhone X, or swipe up from the bottom of the screen on all the other iOS devices to access your Control Center. Tap the Live Listen icon, it looks like an ear, and then it turns the feature on. So there you go. A quick introduction to the first generation AirPods and some tips on features that could be useful. Thanks for watching.